gotta be better. It's gotta be better.
Athlete of the year, just another award for you. It's pretty special.
No, it's just not. It's another award. I mean, it's for my. Just continue just to try to put inspiration to the people that look up to me, my family and my friends, and the kids that I have in my foundation. Just to try to continue to set the example the right way. Continue to inspire them, and that's just always for them.
The way Boston's built seems to be more almost Detroit Pistons style, 2004 or whatever. They don't have one clear-cut star. Do you think that style can have success in today's NBA? Obviously, they're number 3 seed in the East, so there's some level of success they've been able to get.
They got a clear-cut star, and that's Isaiah. And I think the Pistons '04 had a clear-cut star, and that was Ben Wallace. And then Chauncey was a star. All those guys, were stars. It was all stars, 4 of them.
Okay.
So the notion of they don't have a star, I think, is fugazi, as Donnie Brasco would say earlier. I was watching the movie. So they're a good team for a reason, and it starts with the head of the snake, and that's Isaiah. Maybe Bradley has improved his game. Al Horford has been an all-star, and the rest of those guys. Jay Crowder is very, very solid, and those bench guys come off the bench and produce for that team, and they're well coached.
So they stockpiled all these draft picks. So you're suggesting that were they to move those draft picks to get another player, that would only add to their collection rather than give them what they'd be missing.
Well, I don't know what they've been missing or what they need. I don't know what they have, and they've been playing some good basketball.
Where would you say you guys are right now at this particular stage of the season?
That's a good ball. I mean, I think we went out of our last 9 of our 11 or 11 out of 13 or something like that. Something around that range. Playing some good ball. We've gotten better and better as the weeks went on, as the months going on, and I want to try to continue that, especially going into the new year.
What are you particularly happy about in terms of the way you guys have been playing?
I'm happy about the process, and the process of trying to get better every day from training camp to today. And I think we've improved, and but we're nowhere to our ceiling, and that's a great thing to know. But, we're not playing our best basketball yet, and that's great to know. It's great to be a part of that, knowing that we still got ways to go.
Is the season after winning been more difficult at all, or is it just kind of a process?
No, it's been about the same for me. You might get a different answer from some of the other guys that haven't been in this position before, but this is my 3rd time defending the title, so I've been used to it.
Do you ever have to fight boredom?
Nope. I love the game. I love the process. I love putting in the work and competing. It's gonna be to go out there and play the game that I love every night. It's something I don't get bored with.
Does it motivate you that all the other teams in the East, especially Boston and Toronto, are ramping up to try to make a run at you guys? Is that motivating at all, or just self-motivated in terms of the team?
I'm self-motivated on I'm self-motivated because I just love to play the game, and while I have an opportunity to be who I am right now, the passion I have for it, the leadership that I have for these guys, the opportunity that we have, that's all the motivation I need. For me, it's not about the competition. For me, it's about me. It's about my process, about our process. But I don't really get involved in the competition too much. You're gonna face these opponents every night. You're gonna go against them, and they want to beat you. They want to play you. They put together this and that. But I don't worry about the competition no more. It's not about that for me.
Do you have personal goals that you might not tell us that you are trying to obtain and trying to?
A bunch.
Liggins, he's starting now, and he's replacing a guy who's very comfortable shooting right off the pass. DeAndre right now doesn't seem to be there. Have you tried, and do you continue to try to encourage him to shoot the ball when he gets it?
Well, that's not his job, but he will step up and make a shot when need. And he works on it every day. He wants to continue to get comfortable with it every day. You know, if he's out there catching and missing every single time, then you got to say, well, you need to stop shooting and drive. So right now he's doing what he's comfortable with doing, and what he's comfortable with doing is picking somebody up 96 feet. Court is only 94. That's what he do. That's what he do. That's what he's comfortable with doing. That's what he do. Everything else is extra credit for us.
So the guy that he's replacing, that was his job to catch and shoot. So how did the rest of you make up for that if that's not what they can shoot?
Nah, I mean, everybody's different. Like I said, when JR got hurt, you can't make up for what JR did. Everybody got to do more what they're capable of doing. And since Dre's been implemented into the starting lineup, he's been doing more than maybe what he thought he was capable of doing, maybe what we all thought he was capable of doing. And that's been a great compliment to Kyrie. You know, being able to play the point guard and get up in point guards' faces and defend. He's a defender. And he's going to make timely shots, which he's done this year. And he will continue to get more and more comfortable with every day. But we have to have him.
Is trust something that can happen immediately with the new guy that's in the lineup, or is that something that has to evolve?
Nah, trust is as soon as coach puts you in the game. Listen, when you're on the court, we want you to be as best player you can be. There's no string on anybody there. Once coach puts you on the court, he believes, first of all, the coach believes that you can play. That's why he puts you in the game. And then, you know, we want you to play as great as you can, you know, under, you know, what you can do best for the team.
League said shooting call for a technical foul after the dunk. Yeah, that's Draymond hanging on the rim. What's your reaction when you heard that, and also just in general when you hear the last minute report?
I'm not a fan of the 2-minute report. I think it discredits what the referees are doing for 48 minutes. If that's the case, you might as well give a 48-minute report. You know, it's not fair to the referees that you only talk about the final 2 minutes of the game and not the first 46. There's plays that's missed. There's plays that's called throughout 48 minutes that don't get talked about. I don't think it's fair for the referees that they, you know, people get to have their opinions or scrutinize referees for the last 2 minutes because it discredits what the rest of the game is about. You know, and the rest of the game is played. You got to play the first 2 minutes like the last 2 minutes. And, you know, first of all, me hanging on the rim had nothing to do with the play. It was a timeout and a foul. So I could be hanging on the rim all the way into the game as we played. It doesn't matter. So why would it be a technical at that point? I get it if I dunked the ball, there was still, play was still in session. And nobody was up underneath me. And I get that, but it was a timeout plus a foul. And to say that it should have been a foul on RJ, there was hands on bodies the whole game. It's a physical game. That's what the fans wanted to see. It's the referees. They called a great game throughout the game. There were some calls here that could have went this way. There were some calls that they made that was great calls too. So, but I'm not a fan of the last 2 minute rule of putting it out to people that usually don't watch the game into the fourth quarter anyway.
One more about Liggins. Ty had called JR a bunch of times, maybe your best on-ball defender. Is Liggins better defensively than you maybe thought he was?
No. And that's why he's here. No. That's what he's been doing. He did it at Kentucky. He was drafted because of that. And he just needed the right opportunity. And I think right now he's seizing an opportunity.
When you have everybody healthy, can he fill that Delly role from last year? I know you just said he's not supposed to shoot, but
I never said that.
You know,
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
I'm
Please
paraphrasing.
don't say I said
I'm
that.
paraphrasing.
Paraphrasing gets me caught up in some shit sometimes. I did not say that.
You did not say that.
Okay, thank you.
But
that.
I understand what you were saying earlier.
Right.
The point you were making earlier. Can he have that Delly role?
What Delly gave us was grit. Delly gave us a grit, like, I don't care what y'all say, I'm out on this floor to defend, I'm out on this floor to make plays, and no matter what y'all say that I can't accomplish, I'm gonna try to overachieve that. We lost that in Delhi, and rightfully so for the first part of the season. First few weeks, we was missing that. Legs gives us that. He gives us that pit bull out on the floor. It's like, I'm here to just work. I'm gonna make you work every single possession. I know you don't know my name yet. I know you don't know my game yet and what I'm about, but I'm gonna make you work. And we got that in legs, and that's huge for our team. obviously, you know what Delhi did for us the last couple of years, and leagues has picked that up. So it's been a diamond in the rough for us, and we have to have it.
Was his last two games against Curry and Jackson, it was encouraging to see how he defended those guys?
Well, I mean, that's what he do. And you can't stop Steph. You know, Reggie's a great, a really good point guard in our league too. So many great point guards, but when you got somebody that just don't back down no matter what happens, he takes a challenge. He takes a challenge on anybody, and we can respect that.
Thanks, LeBron. That tenacity you were talking about with Liggins, is that a product of someone who's coming from nowhere, or do you think that's inherent to who he is?
It's a Chi-Town thing. Chi-Town people don't back down to nobody. I've learned that over my career. All right, appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.